Not everyone feels 100% human, and I think we should explore this percentage of us that doesn't feel human.
What you are is your brain, and the body we've got, you know, you might as well throw it away because you can have something a lot better.
I could say that I'm species fluid, because depending on the situation or the context, I can feel myself as a different species.
We can actually decide what species we want to be. We can become our own species, or we can add senses that already exist in other species by merging with technology.
I feel like we are explorers, that we're exploring our own planet and decided how we want to be and in what reality we want to live.
Most of the things that are out there we don't sense. So I think it's great that biohackers, including myself in that respect, are looking at extending the sensory range.
It's very different to know that the Earth is moving, that actually to feel that the Earth is moving and to feel how alive our planet is.
If these speeds are faster, I feel that the weather is becoming more stable. And if the beats become decreasing speed, is because the weather is becoming more unstable.
So I have a couple of implants in my feet that are connected to online seismographs from around the world. So anytime there's an earthquake somewhere in the planet, I feel a vibration inside my body. Depending on the intensity of the earthquake, the vibration I feel is stronger or less strong. So I call this the seismic sense, the sense of feeling the seismic activity on real time.
I was the first person in the world to have one of these RFID implants implanted.
The antenna is implanted inside my skull, so there's this chip that vibrates depending on the vibration of the color that I have in front. Each color has a specific vibration, and this vibration enters the antenna and it makes this chip vibrate, and it allows me to hear the vibration of the color in front of me. So each color has its own musical note.
I don't feel closer to robots or to machines, but I feel closer to the Earth because I can feel it's moving constantly, and maybe I can also relate to other species because I can relate how they perceive reality.
But I don't want to use or wear technology, I want to become technology, I want to merge with it and to treat all these new sensory organs just like others.
I have no idea how the future will be. I feel like sometimes we feel that it's going to be so different, and then I think it's not going to be as different as we think.
Well, we won't need to talk to each other in the future. We will think to each other.
In the future there'll be people more interested in buying senses and other people interested in creating their own senses. Also there'll be wearable senses, I guess, or senses as a substitute to drugs as well.
Maybe it will become more sci-fi looking, yes. But sci-fi will always be a step forward than the reality at the end. So maybe not, maybe it's just becoming, sci-fi is becoming real.